Here's how to play the game. You create content across social media, and it's not just limited to these, but things like making Facebook posts, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, YouTube Longs, TikTok Longs. Hey, they're doing stuff. Anyways, you're making that stuff, you're getting eyeballs, you're getting traffic. And all we're gonna do is we're going to funnel those eyeballs, that traffic, those clicks into school. And school will be your community. This is gonna be the house where you make money. And on the outside of this, or the output of this whole system, is a dollar sign. More realistically, hopefully, a big ass dollar sign. And after talking to my community for a very long time, I found that one number continues to stick out, which is $10,000 per month. And so I want to set a goal for you, if you'll let me, which is that I want you to get to $10,000 a month. Now, that could be 50 people at $200 a month. That could be 1,000 people at $10 a month. It could be 20 people at $500 a month. There's a lot of ways to skin this cat. But you know what? You can do all of them through school. And this one picture should be the one that you burn into your brain, is this is how you do it. You post content, you siphon the traffic to school, school converts it and turns it into money. That's the game, and that's how you play. Now here's your school games user manual. All right, so right up front, we have leaderboards. Leaderboards will rank you based on the amount of monthly recurring revenue that you're pushing through school. And here's the key point, is that every month when we have another school games, it's about the growth, not about the total. And so if you don't win one month, you can still play again the next month and still try to win. Because guess what? You're gonna learn things over time, and something might just click month 2 that gets you to the next level to get on the leaderboard. Now, why do you want to be on the leaderboard? Well, besides bragging rights, which are obviously the #1 reason you'd want to be on the leaderboard, there's 2 main incentives. #1 is that if you're in the top 10 communities that grows the most in MRR over the period of a game, so usually the first of the month to the last day or two before the end of the month, the top 10 people fly out here together where we can share best practices and they can teach one another about what they're doing to grow their communities, and we can share the stuff that we're seeing from a platform-wide perspective. But for everybody else, if you get just 3 paying members into your school community, we'll unlock all the trainings that we get from that top 10 day. So it'll be just like you had one, and all you have to do is get 3 paying members. Get 3 people, get the first dollar across the bridge. It'll change the way you see business because you'll believe it's possible. On top of that, we're not gonna let you do this alone, right? You're not gonna have to make this up, because we're gonna provide you training, and so will the community. Which leads me to my last point, and I'll get back to the second to last point, is that you wanna help other people out, and I'll explain why. So earlier on in my career, I joined masterminds and coaching groups and things like that, and I was usually the low man on the totem pole. I didn't know what I was doing, other people were making more money than me, and so what I did was, I was only good at one thing at the time. And so I just said, well, I'm gonna talk to every single person and try and help them with the one thing that I'm good at. And so I would go around and help every single person one-on-one as though they were a paying customer of mine, and asked for nothing back. And what happened later on is that, 1, I got voted member of the year for that group. But on top of that, when a problem came up, which it inevitably did, I had a Rolodex of people that owed me one. And I don't believe in being good-natured for the sake of doing tit for tat, but it is a side benefit that if you do help other people, they will help you out as well. And finally, let me introduce you to our games host.
Hi, I'm Cubby.
See you in the next video.